Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Victor's near-death experience, YNR drops grim hint on the Moustache's future. The Young and the Restless YNR spoilers reveal that Victor Newman Eric Braeden may be gearing up for a major sacrifice. With Jordan Colleen Zenk and Ian Ward Ray Wise on the loose, there's definitely more danger ahead in Genoa City. We now have reason to believe Victor will step up for the Newman clan in a big way, perhaps to the point of putting his own life at stake. In the December 27th episode, YNR dropped a grim hint about the Moustache's future. As Cole Howard J. Eddie Peck spoke to Claire Newman Haley Aaron about finding common ground with her grandpa, he admired how Victor protected the people he cared about. Cole suggested he wasn't trying to be dramatic, but he truly believed Victor would die for anyone in the family if it came down to it. Of course, Eric Braeden has repeatedly shut down the notion that he'll be retiring anytime soon. The show just gave Victor and Nikki Newman Melody Thomas Scott the newly restored ranch set as well, so it feels like they still have plenty of plans for them both. There's no reason to believe Victor will actually meet his demise, but the point Cole was making involved Victor's willingness to. With that in mind, the show may have just locked in Victor's near-death experience. As Victor works to protect his family members from Jordan and Ian, things could take a dangerous turn. There may be a situation where Victor gets seriously injured and lands in the hospital. Victor could at least try to trade his own life for Claire or any other Newman who lands in harm's way. We may see Victor prove Cole's declaration right by almost facing a fatal outcome for the people he loves. This could lead to the Newmans rallying around Victor in a coma if that's how the show wants to play this. Victor might nearly lose his life fighting to protect the Newman clan. However, if someone is actually going to get killed off, it seems far more likely to be Cole. Since Cole talked about his admiration of Victor and voiced that he had the same level of commitment, he could be the one who bites the dust in the end. Regardless, YNR seemingly made a prediction about some peril for Victor with all that talk of his willingness to die for the family. That dialogue could be a clue about the scary scenes ahead, so stay tuned for updates on any other unsettling news. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Jordan and Ian will put some lives on the line one way or another. Victor Newman, the indomitable patriarch of the Young and the Restless, has seen and survived his fair share of life-threatening situations. From corporate betrayals to hostile takeovers and family feuds, the Moustache has weathered every storm. However, the recent turn of events in Genoa City may be the one that finally shatters his fortress of invincibility. As YNR drops a grim hint about Victor's future, the stakes have never been higher, and fans are left wondering if the end of the road is near for the great Victor Newman. Victor's near-death experience, a shocking twist. The drama begins when Victor finds himself entangled in a dangerous business deal that puts him at odds with some of his most ruthless enemies. As the mastermind behind Newman Enterprises, Victor has long been used to playing with fire. But when a shadowy figure from his past re-emerges, things take a deadly turn. A life-threatening confrontation leaves the Moustache clinging to life, and his family is left to deal with the fallout. While the details remain hazy, viewers are given clues that Victor's life is in jeopardy. The ominous build-up surrounding his near-death experience has been skillfully woven into the fabric of the show, with the ominous threat of an unseen enemy lurking in the background. The question on everyone's mind is simple: who wants Victor dead, and what does this mean for his future? A family torn apart. As Victor fights for his life, his family is forced to confront the reality of the situation. His children Victoria, Nicholas, and Adam have always been at odds, each grappling with their own complicated relationship with their father. With Victor's life hanging in the balance, old wounds are reopened, and bitter rivalries come to a head. Victoria, the fiercely ambitious heir to the Newman Empire, steps up to assert her dominance as she positions herself as the future of the company. Meanwhile, Adam, ever the black sheep of the family, begins to question his place in the Newman legacy and whether he can ever truly escape the shadow of his father's influence. As Victor's life teeters on the edge, the future of the Newman dynasty becomes uncertain. Will the children unite to preserve their family's empire, or will they each jockey for control in the wake of their father's potential demise? The grim hint about Victor's future. While Victor fights for his life, YNR has begun dropping subtle, yet ominous, hints about the future of the Moustache himself. The question of whether Victor will survive this crisis has become a central theme of the storyline, and the show is taking no chances in keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. The subtle hints, especially through cryptic dialogue and visuals, suggest that this could be the beginning of the end for Victor. In a recent episode, Nikki, Victor's beloved wife, has a heart-to-heart conversation with a close confidant, where she expresses her growing fear that Victor may not recover from this latest threat. Nikki, who has stood by her husband through thick and thin, has never seemed so vulnerable, and it's clear that the toll of this near-death experience is weighing heavily on her. Moreover, the show has taken great pains to show Victor as more human than ever before. In moments of isolation, he reflects on his life, the choices he's made, and the legacy he'll leave behind. The once unshakable mogul is now faced with mortality, and it's unclear whether he'll emerge from this crisis stronger or forever changed. Will Victor meet his end? There's a strong sense that YNR is setting the stage for a major turning point in the series. The show has teased the possibility of Victor's death before, only to have him rise from the ashes. But this time feels different. The near-death experience is too dire, the stakes too high, and the emotional toll on the characters too deep. The series has carefully set up potential storylines that would allow Victor's death to have a profound impact on the entire cast. His absence would undoubtedly lead to a massive power vacuum at Newman Enterprises, with each member of the Newman family vying for control. With Nikki left to mourn her husband and the children grappling with their own ambitions, the fallout from Victor's death would be nothing short of catastrophic. But the question remains, is Victor really on his way out, or is this simply a temporary setback for the Moustache? Fans are left to wonder whether the show is pulling the rug out from under them, or if they're just being lured into yet another false sense of security. Could Victor's death pave the way for a new generation of Newmans to take charge, or is this a final chapter in the saga of one of Genoa City's most legendary characters? The future of the Moustache, a legacy in question. If Victor does indeed meet his end, the impact on his family and the greater Genoa City community will be monumental. The Newman Empire, built by Victor himself, could crumble without his iron fist guiding it. His children, who have never truly gotten along, will be forced to confront their own ambitions and allegiances. Will they be able to unite in the face of such a loss, or will the Newman family legacy be forever fractured? The ramifications of Victor's potential death extend far beyond his immediate family. Many of the show's supporting characters have ties to the Newman family, and they'll all be impacted by the shifting power dynamics. Whether it's rival CEOs looking to take advantage of the vacuum, or old friends and foes revisiting old grudges, the fallout from Victor's death could have a far-reaching impact on the show's entire landscape. For now, fans are left on tenterhooks, eagerly awaiting the next development in this high-stakes storyline. With Victor's fate hanging in the balance, The Young and the Restless is poised to deliver one of its most dramatic and unexpected twists in recent memory. Will Victor Newman live to fight another day, or is this the final chapter in the life of Genoa City's most powerful mogul? The future of the Moustache remains uncertain, and YNR has promised that whatever happens next will leave viewers gasping for air. As always, one thing is certain, in the world of The Young and the Restless, nothing is ever as it seems, and the only thing that can be predicted is more drama, heartbreak, and shocking revelations. Stay tuned, because the ride is far from over.